Hello, Bishop Walsh here. It's Wednesday, January 18th. I found my fancy clicker. It was hiding in a drawer. I'm standing in the residence chapel, and with the image of the Stations of the Cross behind me, it's mostly to be a reminder of how that is part of the overall Paschal mystery, the life, death, and resurrection of Jesus. As I'm reflecting on the season of ordinary time, the color of the wall is green. As we know, we wear the green vestments. It's a wonderful time of the year. It's broken up into two sections. We have ordinary time now until Lent, and then we have Lent and Easter, and then after Easter, ordinary time until Advent and Christmas. So it's that liturgical cycle that is ongoing. But it's good to stop and reflect for just a moment on ordinary time. And from the Ordo, which helps us to plan our liturgies, it has this to say: what happens in our churches every Sunday is the fruit of our week. What happens as the fruit of the week past is the beginning of the week to come. Sunday, like all sacraments, is simultaneously a point of arrival and departure for Christians on their way to the fullness of the kingdom. This is not ordinary at all. This is the fabric of Christian living. So we remember to prayerfully enter into the mysteries of our Lord as we go to Mass during ordinary time, listen to the scriptures, the teachings of Jesus, and how they apply to our lives. Very important to be attentive to that Sabbath time and be renewed by the grace of God each week. A few reflections. First of all, a quick shout out to my niece, Kate. Today is her birthday. Happy birthday, Kate. And a reflection, two things from this past week. I was at Safe Harbor, the homeless shelter in Traverse City, serving as a volunteer last week, and was very edified to see how the dignity of the person is recognized there. And sat side by side with Father Ben Rexroth as we greeted those who came and checked them in. And they were provided a hot meal and fellowship. They have a place to have a shower, clean their clothes, and have a warm bed to sleep in, a safe place to be. So it's a wonderful coordinated effort of many churches and organizations that volunteer there. And I would certainly encourage anyone to participate. I'll look forward to going back again at another date. But it's a wonderful resource in our community, and we should always pray that we provide whatever we can to help the needs of others. We all realize we could be in that situation ourselves at any given time, or someone that we know and love. So also a second reflection from last week, I was in Oscoda and enjoyed my visit to the parish community of Sacred Heart. On my way there, I went to a drive on the road that I hadn't been on before, where many pull-offs for the national park were, the Huron National Park, a beautiful overlook where I was hoping to see an eagle, but I didn't. But it was just a quiet stillness that was there, beautiful overlook of the landscape, the beautiful pine trees and the Oscoda River. And the highlight for me was the next day, watching a sunrise. Father Charlie made a nice hot waffle, and we sat and looked out the pane glass window at the sunrise slowly over the course of about an hour, just filling the sky with light over Lake Huron. So what a beautiful place to be. What a beautiful diocese we have. I feel so blessed. All these many places of the natural beauty and the wonderful human dimension of being part of our parish communities. I had a Presbyteral Council meeting yesterday for the first time with the newly formed Presbyteral Council. Thanks to all those who will help me govern the diocese. It's important to keep finger on the pulse from all of those who are elected and appointed, representing different age groups, representing different geographical areas of the diocese, to know what the needs and concerns are. Have a Liturgical Commission meeting today as well, to meet with those who help us to do any changes to the sanctuary or church building projects, to always have their finger on the pulse of the church's liturgy, its feast days, solemnities, the special celebrations, the seasonal celebrations. So I'm grateful for all those who serve on our Liturgy Commission. Going to be meeting with a group to help us plan for a spring event with our Native American leaders, having opportunity to share some archival information and to continue to build good relationships to help address some of the concerns that had surfaced recently with the boarding school issue and the government's report on that. And so I'm grateful for all those who have had a long history ministering with the Native Americans, and we'll do our best to continue to build those good relationships, in a prayerful way, in a way that recognizes, again, each other's journey along the pathways of life. So those are just a few reflections for this week. I want to thank you for checking in, and God bless.